The 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. The Bronco's revival has made enthusiasts and purists more than happy. But, given how tough the market has become, Ford knew that it would also need a practical vehicle. In comes the Bronco Sport. The Bronco Sport is not as rugged as the standard Bronco and can be very much used as a daily driver as well. If I had to describe it in a sentence, I'd say it's not an off-roader like the Bronco, but a crossover with a very heavy off-road bias. It has a lot of Bronco shades and vibe all around, but will people accept it as an urban crossover and as their daily driver? What does the new Ford Bronco Sport look like? Unlike the modern-era crossovers that come with sharp cues and aggressive exterior styling, the Bronco Sport is quite different. Up front, it has a similar setup as the Bronco, with the badging and the LED strip extending out of the headlamps. It doesn't have any sharp cuts and creases really, but it is still boxy. The black plastic cladding around the wheel arches and sides give it that sporty vibe. The Bronco Sport is even 2 inches smaller than the two-door Bronco. Ford is offering 10 different exterior shades on the Bronco Sport, and surprisingly, all of them look pretty good. However, all the 10 are available only the top-end Badlands, of which the Cyber Blast Orange is exclusive to this. So, expect this to be a popular color so owners can differentiate it from the rest of the lower trims. The Bronco Sport comes with 17 or 18-inch wheels as standard, although the finish is different on different trims. The Badlands has an option to upgrade to a set that looks just like steel wheels, but in carbon gray shade. 2.8.5-inch, 225/65 section all-terrain tires come as standard on the Badlands, whereas the first edition will wear 29-inch shoes. The rear has prominent Bronco Sport badging. It also comes with flip-up rear glass and LED taillights. Overall, the Bronco has an off-roader vibe to it, but not so much to be ousted by customers who will drive it on the tarmac most of its life. Q. Does the Bronco Sport have removable doors? Q. No, the Bronco Sport doesn't have removable doors or roof. A. Q. How big is the Bronco Sport? Q. The Bronco Sport is based on the Ford Escape and shares some distinct cues with it, but it is very different from it in terms of dimensions. It is much shorter, 7.8 inches to be precise, and has a shorter wheelbase, too. The Bronco Sport measures 172.7 inches in length and 70.2 inches in height. At 82.2 inches, it is almost 6 inches wider than the four-door Bronco. The wheelbase measures 105.1 inches. A. The ground clearance is rated at 8.8 inches, and the suspension travel range is listed at 7.4 inches up front and 8.1 inches at the back. Even though it goes up against the Renegade primarily, it is closer to the Jeep Compass in terms of size. How is the Ford Bronco Sport on the inside? The Ford Bronco Sport is as good as any other crossover in the segment when it comes to comfort and technology. Ford claims that the Bronco Sport is the roomiest crossover in the segment. As opposed to the sloping rear roofline these days, the Bronco Sport's roof rises at the back to offer additional headroom. As for the cargo area, there is enough volume to squeeze in 2 mountain bikes when you have the Yakima bike rack installed. Also, once equipped with the 5-way cargo management system, you can have a base camp set up, complete with a slide-out table, 400-watt inverter, and flood lamps in the tailgate. There is a storage bin present under the second-row passenger side seat to keep your muddy gear in. Q. Is the Ford Bronco Sport waterproof? Q. Not exactly, but the Badlands and First Edition trims come with rubberized flooring that can be washed down by a hose. The cloth seats are said to be easy to clean, but are different from the marine-grade vinyl seats in the Bronco. The control switches have a silicone sealing. No other trim offers it, but it could be available as an optional accessory. New Ford Bronco Sport technology. Off-road assist equipment. The 2021 Bronco Sport features trickled-down versions of the tech features that are present in the Bronco. For instance, it doesn't receive the whole trail toolbox setup that includes trail control, trail turn assist, and trail one-pedal drive. Instead, it receives only the trail control, which is essentially cruise control for low-speed trail driving. There's no 360-degree camera like its elder sibling, but there's a front-facing off-road camera with lens washer that will help while off-roading. Infotainment system. The Bronco Sport is equipped with an 8-inch touchscreen with a SYNC3 system that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can also opt for Ford Plus Alexa and SiriusXM satellite radio. Keyless entry keypad is also available. GOAT modes. The Bronco Sport also features the GOAT driving modes similar to that in the larger Bronco. It is a set of different drive modes and is Ford's way of paying homage to the original Bronco, which was nicknamed the GOAT. It stood for, Goes Over Any Terrain, but here the acronym stands for, Go Over Any Type of Terrain. The different driver-selectable driving GOAT modes offered are Normal, Eco, Sport, Slippery, Sand, Baja, Mud, Ruts, Rock Crawl. In the Rock Crawl mode in the Bronco Sport, Ford has calibrated the electronic power steering assist system in a way that it provides more control and reduces the steering wheel disturbance during low-speed off-road maneuvering. Only the top trim comes with all the modes. The lower ones feature only a subset of them. Ford Bronco Sport Safety. The Bronco Sport comes with Ford Copilot 360 suite as standard on all the trims. This includes pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection, forward collision warning and dynamic brake support, blind spot information system with cross-traffic alert, lane keeping system, auto high beam headlamps, rearview camera. You can further upgrade to the Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus package that comes with adaptive cruise control with stop and go and lane centering, evasive steering assist, voice-activated touchscreen navigation. Another upgrade is the Ford Copilot 360 Assist 2.0, which adds intelligent adaptive cruise control with stop and go lane centering, speed sign recognition. What powers the Ford Bronco Sport? Ford is offering two engines on the Bronco, a 2.0-liter, turbocharged EcoBoost mill that makes 245 horses and 275 pound-feet of torque, and a 1.5-liter, 3-cylinder EcoBoost mill that will churn out 181 ponies and 190 pound-feet of torque. The bigger engine will be plonked in the Badlands and the First Edition trims, whereas the smaller ones will be present under the hood of the base, Big Bend, and Outer Banks. Power will be sent to all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox in case of both the engines. The 2.0-liter EcoBoost trims will also receive paddle shifters. Unlike the Bronco with the 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine, this one doesn't receive a manual gearbox. Is the new Ford Bronco Sport really off-road ready? The Bronco Sport is as capable as the larger Bronco, but it can handle some mild off-roading. The Bronco has a standard 4-wheel drive system, bash plates, off-road suspension, all-terrain tires, and trail control for off-road, amongst other things that make it off-road ready. You can take it on beaten paths and have fun. You can even choose different adventure themes, like biking, water, snow, and camping, and choose the specific packages and accessories that Ford has to offer. Speaking of the 4-wheel drive system, the Bronco Sport, just like the Bronco, is offered with two different setups, base and advanced. The Badlands and First Edition come with the advanced system, and this includes a twin-clutch rear drive unit with a differential lock feature for better off-road performance. This is borrowed from the Ford Focus RS and features torque vectoring and full lockup capability for an even better experience. These two trims also receive a 1-inch suspension lift kit and tougher shocks. How much will the Ford Bronco Sport cost? This is how each trim of the Bronco Sport is priced. The First Edition is a limited production trim and the reservations for it are already full. When can I order a new Ford Bronco Sport? The 2021 Ford Bronco Sports bookings are already open. You can reserve it by placing a deposit of $100. Q. What is the release date for the Ford Bronco Sport? Q. The Bronco Sport will reach dealerships and first customers starting in late 2020. Q. Is the new Ford Bronco Sport out yet? Q. The Bronco Sport is unveiled and open for bookings. Ford has said that it will arrive at the dealerships in late 2020. Q. Are there any accessories for the new Ford Bronco Sport? Q. Ford has said that over 100 factory-backed and aftermarket accessories will be available on the Bronco Sport right from the launch. Stuff like splash guards, engine block heater, roof rail crossbars, reverse sensing system, cargo management system, tents, and so on are already announced. The already popular Sasquatch package from the Bronco is not available on the Bronco Sport. But every trim except for the base is offered with an optional namesake package that mostly includes accessories for the cabin, like wireless charging pads, 8-way adjustable seats, moonroof, etc. Is the Ford Bronco Sport better than the Jeep Renegade? Ford Bronco's direct rival will the Jeep Renegade, and it is in a similar boat as the Bronco Sport. The Renegade is a crossover that can be a fine compact off-roader, worthy enough to be around the Wrangler's level, when you equip it with the right accessories that Jeep offers with it. But, if you don't care much about its off-roading prowess, it lacks as a wholesome package, and there are better contenders like the Hyundai Kona and Nissan Kicks, and from what we know so far, even the Bronco Sport. The Renegade has a starting price advantage, but it is smaller in size, doesn't come with a very intriguing cabin, and features an engine that works better off the roads than on tarmac. But, if you are looking at a vehicle that can be heavily customized and fitted with factory-backed accessories, and is also a great off-roader, the Renegade will serve you quite well. The Jeep Renegade starts at $23,770 and tops out at $31,635. Read our full review on the Jeep Renegade.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.